This is TA, and I'm talking with
Brittany Smith.
Brittany Smith here, and she's gonna give her opinion on why 73% of black women here in this country and globally dying from cancer.
A lot of it has to do with the diet and what we are putting in our bodies, and also some of the products that we are using, not only for our hair, but for our skin and our nails and things. And it also has to do with us not going for our regular checkups, like our yearly mammograms, our yearly health screenings, whether they be our monthly breast exams or cervical exams, with getting our pap smears every year. It just helps with detection because we are waiting or not going to the doctor at all when we're supposed to.
Good stuff. What's your profession?
I'm a teacher. I'm an adjunct professor in the kinesiology department.
See, here we go. I mean, she named diet, she named exercise, stuff we put on our skin. I mean, there's a lot of solutions here, so let's just take heed to it. We want to thank you, and you have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Until then, thank you for tuning into my show, The Truth Hurts. Peace out. Welcome to my reality show, The Truth Hurts. I'm the activist, TA. Today we're going to talk about cancer. Why is it killing most African Americans? Why do we have the highest rate of it, of dying from it? Why does the Latinos have one of the highest rates of dying from it? We got the Indian race as well. We're going to talk about this. We got some calls, a couple of calls, and we also have some interviews at TCC College, Tarrant County College here in Funky Town, Fort Worth, Texas. And we also have some questions, and we're gonna answer most of them. So we're gonna start off with the EPA. Who is the EPA? Who is the WHO? The EPA is supposed to be the ones who enforce the laws concerning human health. They're supposed to enforce all of that. So, are they enforcing it? Are they getting down to the nitty-gritty? No, they are not. Not to me. Because our air is still polluted. We still have stuff that's been put on the shelves that's been approved by the EPA and the Drug and Food Administration. That's not healthy for us, these products that we're using and that we're eating. Low income areas more likely will be polluted than wealthier areas. Disadvantaged communities are often located near industrial areas, industrial sources. They experience higher air pollution concentrations. So the hood is experiencing all of that. We are more vulnerable to pollution-related illnesses. You know what that is? That's cancers and stuff. Different sicknesses, man, and asthmas and allergies, and give you nervous, make you have respiratory problems and development issues. Our kids going to school, and that's why we have trouble learning and have behavioral problems, anger problems, learning problems, discipline problems. This can be all because of that. That could be the cause of all those disabilities I just named. This is TA, and this is my reality show, The Truth Hurts. We're here at TCC Trinity Campus in Fort Worth. And we got Officer Benson here, and she's going to give us her opinion on why we have the highest percentage rate of dying of cancer. Officer Benson.
Yes, my opinion is that sometimes I think that industries do their dumping or they're polluting in areas that are where brown persons live, and that may be the reason why. That's all I can think of.
Thank you, Officer Benson.
Sorry.
So we got that opinion right there. You have a good day.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You're welcome. And there we go. The Truth Hurts. Peace out. This is TA on The Truth Hurts, my reality show. I'm interviewing Mario, and he's gonna tell you what's his opinion on why so many of us are dying from cancer. What do you think, Mario?
But I would think about three main reasons. Number one, genetics. Number two, socio-economical circumstances. And number three, environment.
Okay. Those three things. You heard it from Mario, y'all. We're getting different opinions. And appreciate it, Mario. You have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
This is TA, The Truth Hurts, my reality show. I'm talking to Paul right here. Today's subject is about cancer. Latino and the black race is the highest rate as dying from cancer. And we're getting opinions today. Paul, what's your opinion on what is the cause of this?
I think it has everything to do with diet. You know, both of them, you know, the Latinos are very high cholesterol diets. And yeah, just be careful what you eat. Put good stuff in your body and it will help you out.
I agree. Thank you so much, Paul.
All right.
And there you go. You heard it from Paul. We're out here working out, trying to get our bodies right out here. And we're at the TCC College campus getting a survey on this. If you want to give your opinion, just reach out to me on my show. Give me your comments. Until then, peace out. I'm TA, and this is my reality show, The Truth Hurts. And we're here with Philip. And Philip is going to give his opinion on why he thinks it is such a high percentage rate on why we're dying of cancer.
The most important thing that I believe is dieting. The type of food and preservatives that they add to our food counteracts with our internals. So if we're not aware of what they're making, the brands and types of foods that we eat, it's causing the degenerative type of activities to go on within our bodies. And that can lead to cancer.
Philip, we appreciate your opinion. That was some good stuff he said. Until then, tune into my show, The Truth Hurts. Peace out.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, bro. You have a good day. Good.
Okay, so I would say it's food and just the disparities in healthcare. When you're people of color in general,
Okay.
your concerns get ignored more than other colors.
When you
So I
say
would
concerns, what do you mean by concerns?
So you can say you have these aches, you have these pains, you know, you can have a skin condition, you know, blood pressure is not very regulated, or you have issues with your cholesterol, just different things like that, instead of them really trying to find out what the problem is, because we have so much technology they can figure it out. Instead of them going through, you know, just the trials of trying to figure out exactly what's causing it, they're just going to prescribe you with medication that nine times out of 10 is going to make it worse.
Ooh, she hit a button on that one, y'all. This is The Truth Hurts. Until then, peace out. We're going to go ahead on and go to one of our callers and get his opinion on why he think we have such a high percentage rate on dying from cancer. This is Trail.
My opinion is black people are a targeted group of people. So, of course, we're going to get the dump end of the stick when it comes to health or anything. So I believe it's in our cigarillos, right? They study us. So our smoking habits, our recreational habits of drinking, smoking, hair weaves, the braids that the women like to get, because black women get it more than men. The hair grease. Right. I've researched things that's true. That's not a theory. That's true. Our hair products are targeted by these big corporations, and it's being approved to be sold to us. So no one cares about us. That's the truth. So yeah, it's the food, but it's also what we love to do and how we love to look. That's deep. Yes.
There you go. You heard it from Trail, y'all. He gave his opinion. He has his own YouTube channel, and he teaches. It's called Trail Chosen. He teaches the Word and the Bible, and it's really deep. Until then, we're gonna go back to a interview and check us out.
As I was just mentioning to you earlier about it may be a curse that happened, or something that counts.
A genetical curse?
But I don't believe it's a curse. It may be.
But they say the Latinos, out of every two, one die of cancer.
Wow.
1 or 3. I mean, come on, what is that?
If you thought about it this way, because most of us might be coming.
So both races is crazy.
Most of us.
The Esau's and the Isaacs, huh?
Yeah, you know, like the biblical
I
way.
went deep there. Y'all don't know. I went deep.
This way, if you're thinking this way, like if we take it to the biblical story that what happens to the people of Jonah.
Yeah.
So you may think like it may be starting from that time. The curse is starting from that time, but I don't think it's a curse. But even if we thought about ourselves as a black people, there is some certain areas that we really don't care about health. We don't care about our health. Seriously, I don't know if this is true or not, but most of us, like if we see about the average or how black people live their lives, and the most thing this is how I see it. Seriously, we don't care about our health. We think it's what we're doing is the right way how to live it, how to take care of our health, and as I said, it may not be a curse. It may be a curse. I'm not sure, but I'm just sharing my opinion on how we need to take care of. Yeah. We need just to take care of our health, and we need to know exactly what are the consequences after what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, and
so that means not only just eating, taking care of our health. That means putting the right stuff on our skin.
Yeah.
You know, the different lotions. Just because it's 99 cents don't mean that it's good for your skin.
It's good for your skin.
You know?
I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
So, you know, it's more than just, you know, eating. So we got different opinions. What's your name?
It's Sam.
Sam, we appreciate Sam's opinion. Yeah. Until then, tune into my show, The Truth Hurts. I'm your boy TA. Peace out.
All right, thank you.
This is Asia on my show, The Truth Hurts, and she's going to give her opinion on why she thinks so many of us dying from cancer at a high rate. What do you think, Asia?
I think that it's the food that we're consuming, and also we're not providing ways to get insurance easier for people in order to go to the doctors and get checked out and see what's the issue. Healthcare is really expensive here, so that's what I'm thinking why a lot of people are instead of catching it sooner.
Yes, the expense, the cheaper the health insurance, the less you get treated. The more expensive the health insurance, the better treatment you get, stuff like that. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good way to look at it. And we do need to get checked out. You heard it from Asia. You heard it from her. We do need to get checked out. I have not been to the doctor not one time this year. Yeah. So until then, thank you for tuning into my show. Thank you, Asia. Peace out.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, and what's the question, sir?
Why do you think 33% black men more than Asians, 73% black women, and 1 out of every 2 Latinos is dying from cancer?
I would say it's a direct correlation with their death, with their eating habits. People are not getting outside, exercising anymore, living off of fast food, and passing that on from generation to generation. So as they say, move more, eat less. And the people are doing the direct opposite.
Okay. There you heard it right here, y'all, on The Truth Hurts. Until then, tune into my show. Peace out.
Okay, and I would say in closing, just America is basically a business more so than a country. And I say that to add this fact that America is basically about money. And the death of citizens is merely collateral damage.
Ooh.
That's it.
You heard it from the horse's mouth, y'all. Here we go. TA, The Truth Hurts. Peace out.
Peace out.